Your first mission for Aliveness is try something new that you're terrible at. Now, obviously the fact that it's new to you means you're likely to be terrible at it. But what I'm getting at here is I want you to be okay with making mistakes. As we grow up, a lot of times like in school and education, we're taught like not to make mistakes. We get a test and we get graded off every time we get something wrong. So it's all about don't mess up, don't mess up. I want you to start living life rather than trying to not make mistakes. Try and do so many amazing, fun, incredible things that the mistakes don't even matter because they're overwhelmed by how many things you're doing right. But in order to do that, you're going to have to learn to be okay with making mistakes. Also, if you want to improve at anything, you have to make mistakes, okay? So this can be anything. If you're bad at art, go take an art class and go draw and paint and whatnot, okay? If you're bad at cooking, try and cook a specific meal. Bad at pottery, do it. Bad at surfing, go fall down, on your ass a few times. Totally fine, all right? Be okay with messing up. If you're bad at math, go take a math class, okay? Do something you're bad at, ideally something you're actually interested in, but just get used to being a beginner. Get used to having to learn and be awkward. It's a great experience. It's a useful experience. It's an important thing to never lose sight of. Next exercise for Aliveness. Next time someone asks for a volunteer and you want to, sink away and not be noticed, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to raise your hand, you're going to get up and you're going to be that volunteer. When your boss has a new idea at work, within reason, hey, that's me. I got it, boss. Done. All right? When teacher asks for a volunteer in class, hey, that's me. If you're at a magic show, he wants someone to get on stage and go be cut in half, go be cut in half, all right? I mean, as long as it's a reputable magic show. No street magicians for this one maybe, right? Okay? The point is, as long as it's not overtly dangerous and stupid, volunteer. Put yourself in the crossfire. Put yourself in the center of attention, right? Take a risk. Most of the risks you're afraid of in life are about this big compared to what you think they are, all right? So be that person. Be the pioneer, be the risk taker, be the person that draws attention to themselves. It's gonna be an invigorating experience at the very least. You'll probably learn a lot from it. You'll probably grow a lot, and you'll probably get a lot of credit from the people around you. So take advantage of that experience. Be alive, live a little. Next mission in Aliveness is one that's gonna test a little bit of your sense of social awkwardness. Most guys I know are pretty uncomfortable with their dancing abilities. There's a very tiny fraction of guys who are confident in their dancing, and most of those guys are very sort of alive in general. Their aliveness factor is probably very, very high. Most guys are very embarrassed because they know they're bad dancers, myself included. I'm not the greatest dancer, but I will say when I'm with a girl and I need to dance, I can do it. Might not be the greatest, but at least I'm not self-conscious. At least not visibly, and I don't look embarrassed, right? And that's the most important thing, is the emotion that's coming through. So what you're gonna do for this mission is you're gonna go to a nightclub and you are going to dance for 15 minutes, all right? If you make an ass of yourself, so much the better. If you suck at dancing, that's awesome. But you're gonna dance, you're gonna move, and what I want you to really do is stop caring what anybody's thinking about you. No matter what they're thinking, you're gonna dance for your 15 minutes, right? Their opinion of you is not gonna change that because you've made a commitment and you have integrity, so you're gonna follow through with that commitment. So given that you're gonna do it anyway, who cares what they think? Get in there, dance, groove out, try and enjoy it the best you can, even if you're terrible at it. Enjoy the fact that you're terrible at it. Find it funny, okay? It's okay to not be the greatest. It's all right. You don't have to be perfect, and it's okay to look a little weird. It's okay to be a little bit embarrassing, all right? Go do it, enjoy it, get your body going. It'll probably be a lot more fun than you think it is, all right? So 15 minutes, dance your heart out. Do not give a shit what anybody's thinking about you. If you need a thought in your head, if you're starting to be insecure, just repeat the thought over and over. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me. Let that be the only thought in your head as you dance the night away. Finally, for Aliveness, we're gonna tackle most people's greatest fear, not death, but public speaking. So here's what you're gonna do. You are gonna go to an open mic night. There's lots of them around. You won't have trouble finding one. And you are going to give a speech, recite a poem, sing a song, something like that. You're gonna get on stage with all the eyes on you and you're gonna perform something. And guess what? If it's terrible and cheesy, it's okay. A lot of the stuff you're gonna see at the open mic night is probably terrible and cheesy anyway. And guess what? More importantly, you did it. Doesn't matter that it was great or it was bad or whatever, you did it, all right? Put yourself in front of people, trust yourself that it'll probably be better than you think it is. And regardless, nobody's gonna die. It's not that big a deal. The chemicals you go through for stage fright and public speaking fear are almost the same identical chemicals you go through for approach anxiety. So you get this handled, you'll get that other one handled. If you want to go a step further on this one, a really fun way to do this drill actually is go sing karaoke. Now, don't go get a private room where no one can see you. That's cheating, all right? You got to do it either in a room with your friends or in a nice public room where people can see you. But put yourself on stage, sing your heart out, do your best. And I'll tell you a little secret about singing. Here's the funny thing, because I've actually taken some singing lessons. If you try and be perfect and hit the note quietly and not belt it out, you're going to sing terribly. If you just belt it out, even if you're not the best singer, if you just commit to what you're singing, it won't be that bad, all right? You got to just trust yourself, commit, and I promise it'll get better if you do it that way, all right? So public speaking is great, open mic's great, or if you want to go karaoke it up, but you're going to have that attention on you and you're going to have to perform.